What it do, YouTube? It's your boy KKB, and we're back with another episode of the Box Chevy on 30 LS Swap build. Today, guys, I thought it would be a great day to make a little small video on how I lifted this car, how I got 7 to 8 inches of lift out of this car. And if you want to do the same in your backyard, you can also do the same. So it's kind of like a little small step-by-step on how to be able to get the clearance I did with these 30s. These here are these are 3 to 5 inches adjustable. So, and these are called coil spring spacers. But these are adjustable coil spring spacers. So these are for the front. As you guys already know, I got some for the back too. They look different because the front and the back springs are different, but they serve the same purpose and you get the same height out of the cup. So in the front, I got the driver's side already installed, and the rear. Only side I did not install was the passenger side. I've been all over the place with this car. Underneath the hood, back underneath. I just haven't got time to knock the passenger side out. That's why the jack is still there. And it is a lift on there. I have lift springs on there. They gave me about 4 inches of lift. So I guess with 3 more, get about 7. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be anywhere between 7 to 8 inches lift when it's all said and done. So I'm gonna have keep these all the way adjusted down, and get them installed in the car. Well, I gotta take the wheel off, and you already know, guys. So let me just set the camera up. Let me get the camera put down and set up what I need to get this wheel off, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Stay tuned. All right, as you see, guys, got the spring out, and I used the jack. I just put the jack underneath the lower control arm, jacked it up, took the upper ball joint nut off, and then lower the jack down slowly. Boom, spring will pop smooth out of there. So now, got the spring out. Okay. Got a little Harbor Freight impact air compressor over there, ready to go. Here goes the spring compressor tool. So I'm going to install it inside the spring and compress the spring tight as I can, so it'll be small as possible. Then I'll take this adjustable coil spacer, and it's gonna go up just like this. It's gonna go up in first. So this will go in, and then the top of the spring will sit right on this ring right here, guys. So hope you guys understand what's going on. I'm about to sit this camera down and get this spring compressor tool in the spring, and get it compressed, and I'll turn you guys back on before I put the spring inside of the car. All right, you guys see I got the tool inserted into the spring, and I got the my impact all, got my airline on and all ready to go. There go the cup right there. So what you do is close it up as much as possible, and this adjustable cup goes there on top, and this is the top of the spring, this is the bottom. So yeah, what I'm about to do is I'm about to close the spring up as much as possible and get this thing inserted, guys. So stay tuned. I'll cut you back on in a few seconds when I get this thing up in there, big dog. All right, checking back in, guys. It's all installed. Spring back in, and as you can see, that coil spacer right up in there. See that? So now all I had to do is get the get an extended shock. Get an extended shock for these in the front and the back. And that'll be a wrap for that, guys. I did notice on these box Chevys, like it bows out right in this area right here. I don't know why. So what I did, I took where is it? I took a rubber mallet, Harbor Freight, and I just boom, 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 kept banging until it came out flat. And then I took, yo, hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Some bullshit, whatever. All right. Then I took these, see how this edge is rolled up like that? I took pliers and flattened it out. Right here, along here, I flattened the edge out. And then I self-tapped it to the frame because it also sat out like 2 inches from the frame and my tires was hitting here, all in here. So I flattened the edge all the way around and stopped there. And then I self-tapped it to the frame, and it bring it in probably at least 2.5 inches. So hoping that my wheel's clear now. And I'll also have to do it to the other side. So, all right, guys, give me a second to roll these wheels back on real quick, and we'll see how she looking. All right, YouTube. All right, YouTube, your boy KKB, we back. It's been days later. It rained all day yesterday. So I did do my cutting, put the wheels back on the car, and I'm show you guys what we got. So right now, I trimmed back here some. It's not the greatest, but I think it's gonna look pretty good after especially once I buff the chrome back up and paint the car and shit like that. I think that it's not real crazy noticeable. That's the back, and I did the other side the exact same cut. Now when I turn the wheels, turn this wheel out, this part of the wheel, the tire goes in, and it was hitting on this. On a stock by Chevy, the fender hangs out like out here somewhere. So the tire hit. So like I told you guys, all I did was I bent the edge all the way out flat around here, then I self-tapped it to the frame, and then I just banged it all that little. It was like a hump right here that comes in the fender, so I just banged it out with a rubber mallet. Now I can turn. It clears it. See that? I said before it was hanging out at least here. And I did the other side like that. Did a nice little cut. I might trim a little bit more, make it look a little bit more straighter on that side. And this side, the cut's pretty. It's all right on this side. Turns, it doesn't hit. See, did the same thing on this side. I just had to put a couple more bolts in here and hold the fender all the way closed. Well, close the fender all the way up, and that's pretty much that. Give you guys a little walk around. I do have to order my shocks still. She definitely bouncy without the shocks. So, gotta get the front and the back shocks. I don't know, guys, it's just a lot. It's a lot, man, trying to build a car outside. And that's pretty much what I did with this car, man. I did everything from the springs, all the bushings, everything underneath the car been touched except the frame, like the frame itself. But everything on this car underneath is brand new and been replaced. Only thing that need to be added is the shocks to it. That's it. I did this route because I didn't want I think the car lasts, because I don't want like keep going in the hood and scratch my paint or fucking with the wheels, taking them off and on, scratch my paint. I don't want nothing to scratch the paint, so that's why I mounted everything up. I went ground up. That way, once everything's together, then I go ahead and paint it. I don't have to go underneath the hood or take the tires off or none of that for no reason. So I should have no reason to scratch the paint or nothing like that. So that's the reason why we went that route, guys. This shit definitely coming along quickly. We're almost there, man. We just gotta put the drive shaft in there. And then you guys gotta also stay tuned, because we are going to utilize that stock. Let me go on this side. The shift lever inside the car, we're going to use that. All we have to do is take this off, and on the transmission that came in the car, It's like a little, it's like it connects to, I can actually, it'll bolt right onto this. I seen it on YouTube. And so I can use the stock little rod that come down here and mount it to this transmission. But I might have to move this little plate right here. This what holds it. This little plate holds that little rod that puts this in, put it in parking gear. But all I had to do, worst case scenario, maybe weld a little plate right here so I can slide this back on it. You understand what I'm saying? So remove it, weld a nice little plate right there, straight, and I can take this and mount it out, further out, so it could be right in front of this. Yep. That's it for now, guys. Like, share, subscribe to your boy KKB. Got some more lit content coming. Got some packages in, so make sure you definitely subscribe, lock in onto the next video, because got some great shit to show you guys. I'm out of here.